game, you get no hits. With Rachel Nichols, after her first BWL series, you were out there to analyze this series. What did you think of that series today?
It was long.
It was the shortest series of the year, but she says it was long. Rachel, will you be coming out to more series this year and possibly the playoffs?
Guess we'll have to see.
Guess we'll have to see. On a scale of 1 to 10, what do you rate the BWL after finally being here?
Maybe a solid, 7?
A solid 7. That's a disgrace. We are a 10 out of 10 league, folks.
Wow. You're just asking why you're not hustling a lot, and we figured it out, and we came back with a win.
Did he abuse you in there?
Yes.
That is false. That is false. Thank you. Cannot be having those claims out there. Okay, Nick.
Probably play center field because you don't know if he's gonna, because if you play left, he'll hit it right, and if you play right, he'll hit it left. So I think center field's the best opportunity to win this game, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Interesting strategy as you tell Cabrera how you're going to play him.
Are you serious, my brother?
Will Jed Hoyer please keep Javi, please keep Chris Bryant, and please keep Jock Peterson. Thank you, boys. DeJounte Murray, come to the Bulls.
Next series.
Hey, Gilmore, you should come back to New England, man. Great place.
Come to the Steelers.
That series. I also have a message, though. Damian Lillard, if you're watching this, you're going to be playing my boy Zach LaVine on Team USA.
And we're going to cut it there, folks.
Come to Chicago! Come to
We
Chicago!
just got completely off of topic as we have to cut.
Make sure we listen to Hall of Fame, folks. Make sure you listen to Hall of Fame. Please go listen to Hall of Fame. Make sure you guys go listen to Hall of Fame.
We
Go
hope
listen to
not.
Hall of Fame. Polo G, baby. Polo G. You the king. You the GOAT.
Wise words there from Francisco as he leaves the set.
Interesting.
And that'll conclude our press conference here. Thanks.
Tua. All day, we've been hearing that you're having your first football practice of the year today. Are you ready for this practice? How amped are you for the first football practice of 2021?
It feels great to be back on the field and playing.
Yeah, you're going to have a lot of cameras on you tonight, a lot of spotlight as you're on ESPN too. Will that spotlight cause you to be nervous at practice?
No.
It won't be. Thank you for your time, Tua.
Gone through it a couple of times. We'll see how it is with an audience, but I'm pretty excited for it overall. I don't know if you're zooming in on me or what there, but
What do you mean?
I'm pretty excited.
Well, it's very important because he's got no offense to the teams, but he's got the 2 worst teams to play, and I got 2 best teams to play for the final stretch. So.
Woo! 2 worst. Because one of those teams is in the championship mid-season, but we won't talk about that yet.
You are worse than Chase and Ty, though.
As he did beat Chase in a series to get to the championship, so I don't know how that
All right,
really
can we
adds
stick to
up.
questions, please? But at the end of the day, it's something I have to deal with. Everybody in this league has to deal with it. So I'm not going to make an excuse on that. I don't play in the West, so there's no excuses from me there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Excuses, you'll hear them every day.
Definitely a windy day out there. Honestly, I think I should talk to the commissioner and see if us players should wait for a less windy day.
Charlie just seemed to be very upset at Joe West today and thinks that his losses are on him, making this a Mickey Mouse championship. What do you have to say about that?
That's just the typical West for you. Those boys in the West, they find any excuse they can, just blame it on that. Us in the East, we're a different breed, man.
Personally, I feel like there were a couple close plays that kind of disturbed me in right field a little bit by Joe West. That's just my opinion.
First 2 innings, I don't really have anything to say about that because I just wasn't hitting well. But for some reason, the umpires got together when I was going to hit in the bottom of the 3rd and decided to give me a warning for spider tack, which they got to do something about these umpires, man. It seems every game they try to screw me over, and I really think it ruined my momentum. Going into that last inning, I played a pretty good defensive game, and I really think it hurt me because I was just kind of in my own head after all that happened. You ruined my momentum. It made me get a little upset at myself. I wasn't able to wear my hat, so I just felt uncomfortable out there.
I think part of it has got to do with the weather. This wind was gnarly. I could have had some balls that were usually nuked and only in the singles, and I usually would have got doubles and stuff. maybe some triples, and had a couple shots to right field. Should have been gone, but like I said, this wind is pretty gnarly today. Another factor might have to do with the pitcher today.
Interesting.
Looks like he was throwing inside on me, trying to jam me. Ended up popping out a couple times and grounding out. I didn't like it, but
They tried to screw me in games 1 and 2 with a lot of bad calls.
Excuses.
Different will happen.
To be honest, man, I'm not too worried about it. I'm already focusing on my vacation coming up next week. Got my mind on other things right now. Rockies, they're the last of my worries at the moment. So yeah, not really worried about. Pretty
I have a
confident.
question for you, Nicholas, obviously. You lost 2 out of 3 games today. That's got to be tough on you, and you also look like you're a little sweaty.
Yes. I honestly don't even know how or why.
You don't know how or why you're sweaty there?
It's called the human body, I guess.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, guys.
I feel like it just doesn't matter. If you just play, you play.
That's a great response there. Shohei just trying to play the game, not letting anything get in his way. Blackman over there.
I wonder how many bills he slipped umpires for that one, but
Looks rattled as he loses and walks off.
five wins, so that's fine.
Thank you guys for your time. What did you do? Why did you get thrown out of this game?
Well, I was giving him his glove, but he forgot it, but he got his hat because he thought it was hitting, because sometimes your head feels like you're batting because sometimes your
Playing out there for the first time ever.
It was really exciting to go on the field for the first time, even though I didn't do really that good. It was still really fun to do.
Yeah, you played a...
But we saw you get absolutely diced up today by Walter Johnson's curveball. Were you expecting to look that lost at the plate? I think you had a backwards K in there where you just looked absolutely silly. So just tell us a little about that. Was it tough to see the ball or what?
It was a very nice pitch, and if a pitcher beats you on that, he beats you on that. But I'll be ready for that next time, and it's not gonna happen again.
All right. Well, is there anything in particular you're going to work on to prepare for next season?
Lefty.
Lefty. Lefty, the return.
Great game out there. We're proud of you for that. As we had the groundskeeper interrupting the show.
Reds or the Tigers.
My mindset's just to be a killer. I don't really care who comes in my path because they're not getting past me, man. I've been working all year for this. Everybody in this league knows I'm the top team, even though rankings have me at number 3 somehow. But yeah, whoever wants to come see me, they got to come to my field because I won that midseason tournament. I'll take home field advantage in every single game. So they got to come into New York and try to beat the best player this league's ever seen.
It was an honor.
Go up to the plate in the last inning. We see Joey Votto off the bench. Something we've never seen before. What came to your mind to make that decision?
I don't know. He hasn't had too many at-bats this year, and figured to get him in one before the season ended.
Yeah, not a bad idea. Votto will finish the year batting .000.
Lindor was probably my, not my hardest. So, yes. Great season. Couldn't have asked for something.
Thoughts on that?
Do you know what I'm most excited for, Len? Not hearing your dumbass questions.
Oh!
Let's go, Shohei.